Hey there, and welcome back to Monster Train 2. I am able to record today. It's very exciting. Everyone's very excited about this. Tell me you're excited about this. I know I am. We're kind of just taking it one day at a time right now because this is going to be an ongoing saga. At least for me, it's the whole work thing is going to be going on at least through October, which is guess it's not as far away as it could be, but it feels like it's very far away. And that's just, I mean, that's, it's for anyone who doesn't know, that's until the end of the current fiscal year for me. A very United States government thing to say. But basically, once that's over, things should, I don't want to say normalize, but should balance around the new state a little bit. There will be fewer things looming and a lot less uncertainty. With any luck, maybe we'll actually be able to hire back some of the people that are getting laid off, as stupid as that is, if we actually get the funding. It's an annoying thing, but anyway, I'm not going to go into it. What I really wanted to talk about today is a very weird thing that happens to me. I have horrible balance. I hit walls all the time just by running into them. My real life dexterity score is almost as bad as my real life wisdom score, which is to say, pretty darn bad. I think I have a real life 6 in my wisdom. Anything coming from wisdom. This is a very D&D reference, I guess. It's just kind of, it helps me to think about it and analyze it this way because it's funny for me. I don't know. Maybe you don't like it. Whatever. But my dexterity is pretty bad too. I run into absolutely everything. I'm constantly at risk of falling over. The thing that makes me draw attention to this today is I punched myself in the face and okay, yeah, I know how that sounds. It sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? I was brushing my teeth, okay? And while brushing my teeth, I failed to hold onto my toothbrush. And what this resulted in is I accidentally jammed my toothbrush into my lower lip. First of all, ow. But then my hand kept going and I walloped myself. It wasn't too bad. Like, I'm not like injured here. But I genuinely was like, ow, come on, man. Why did you do that? And then I've been thinking about it all day. Like, man, I'm good at some things, I promise you. Like, there are definitely some skills I have in real life that are genuine. There's a reason I have my job. I'm good at a lot of things. Some of this stuff is not among that list. When it comes to just basic functionality, I I am whiffing constantly. So that's my story. I punched myself in the face. I do have a slight bruise from it. I jammed my toothbrush into my mouth, so I've got a bruise on my inside lip because of it. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. This is the stuff I'm dealing with on a daily basis. This isn't even half of the stuff that's just wrong with me. I have so much nonsense going on. It's very funny to me to think about. I will say it's not even really that bad. It's just kind of entertaining to me to experience this on a daily basis and go, man, how did I end up like this? That's just a wild thing to think about. Anyway, I'm sure everyone's got those little weird things like that happen to them, and they don't like talk about them a lot. So if you have a funny little thing you don't mind sharing about yourself that you just suffer with, that's very minor but like very strange, let me know. Comment. That'd be really fun to read through. Anyway, today we are moving on. We're going to be playing Lazarus. This is going to be an Arichi run. We haven't actually done a ton of Arichi. Funny enough, I've rolled into the Underlegion combo a lot here. But I've got Banished, I've got Pyreborn, I've got Luna. I think I'm going to pick Banished just because that sounds fun to me. Our goal here is I'm just basically cycling through these crowns until I can complete them all. And then my hope is that what am I trying to say? The patch that's supposed to be coming out in what they've said Q3. We're in Q3. It should be soonish, right? We'll do a major overhaul of the Monster Train 1 clans, and then at that point, I intend to basically funnel myself towards the Monster Train 1 clans and experience them with the newness of everything going around. So that's very fun. All right. It's actually funny. I actually have started a second profile on Monster Train 2. Profile. Basically, this just means I'm doing it on a different computer, where I'm just kind of blitzing a bit. I've been trying to do that. I've tried to set that up so I'm able to play the game more. It's funny, I've actually been playing Monster Train 1 more than Monster Train 2 lately. I think I mentioned that in my previous video, but I've been dealing with that, and I'm like, man, I want to play the new game. Come on. So I haven't really broken too far into the Monster Train 1 clans, but I do want I do want to play them a little bit before we get there. Not on video, don't worry about it. I want you all to understand that I am going to be showing you all of my terrible takes as they happen. So exciting. I can't wait to be wrong and be yelled at in comments. Like, that's going to be very exciting for me. I'm going to say something's terrible and everyone's going to be like, you're a moron. And then eventually I'll figure it out. Anyway, yeah, let's play Lazarus with Banished. That seems good. Cool. Clicking the buttons, here we are. Lazarus, Banished, sure. Do I care about Just Cause or Inspire? Not really. I might pick Inspire just because I think people don't like Inspire. I don't know. Does it really matter? Not terribly. Let's pick Inspire just because I feel like playing what I think is probably the slightly worse card here just to experience it. We do have a random Pyre heart. Great news. Let's go. All right. As always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Hooray, I've said the things. You can visit me on Discord if you'd like to find out when I'm actually going to be posting a video. This is something I'm able to comment a little more regularly on there because I can predict it a little better, and I have a lot more availability. So there's that. You can find it in my About section. It's there, I promise you. It's not in a normal place because I guess they don't have a default support for a Discord link, but whatever, it's there, you can find it. Come speak to me, or whatever it is. Anyway, let's click the button and play the run. Here we go. Alright. Incredible. Hopefully you're all doing well today. I'm doing okay. Things are doing alright. I'm in the midst of a very busy release cycle. Everything else going on, I still have to, do the basic functionality of my job. So we have a big release coming out for some flight dynamics software. Oh boy. I'm going through the quality assurance process now. Very fun. Everyone loves doing QA work. So fortunately, I'm the release lead for this, which means that I don't have to do a lot of the boring stuff, but I do surge support for pretty much every function, so you never know. It's always going to be something. But it's been really busy lately, which is annoying, but also distracting, so I don't hate it. Anyway, let's get into it. Today we are default Lazarus, Exile Banished for funsies. We are facing Savagery Seraph. We have Hard-Headed Archean, so push back, and we have Damage Shield Kale. A little bit of variety here, finally. I think I've been fighting Siphon Archean and Spikes Kale for so many runs now. We have Wings Spirit as our Pyre Heart. Sure, why not? I think this is on the lower end if I were going to rank them, but it's, I guess, okay. It's definitely not the worst, but it's definitely below the threshold of would I rather have Proto Heartcage or not. I definitely would rather have Proto Heartcage than Winged Spirit. We have a really good start, though. We have Twisted Assistant, Penitence, Bloodsuit, and Avenger. If you put Twisted Assistant's graft on Avenger, he can now melee weakness trample. It's incredible. The biggest challenge is then keeping him alive, which will be difficult with Savagery, but we'll do what we can. This might be something like an Inferno Room solution, or, I don't know, a Firebrand on a lower floor, just tanking for a bit, who knows. Could be a lot of things. Also, Penitent Bloodsuits here. I might be in the minority. I think this card is good. I think people sleep on it. It's a weird card, I'll admit, but I still think it's good, is the thing. Alright, let's get into it. Manifold Mirror or Jackstrips. I think Jackstrips is way stronger than it gets credit for. I'm going to be clicking it here. It's especially relevant early. Piercing damage as well means it can murder the final stacks of deformed duos. This is auto-clearing assassins over 2 floors. Obviously, the Chosen are going to be a little bit tougher, but regardless, all good. Mad Scientist. I like Incant Orichi. I'll be that guy to say it. I think he's fun. I enjoy playing him. He's probably not the strongest path. I think Reanimator is really good, but Reanimator is also weird, I think, right? It's one of those where you really gotta get the Reanimate stacks on him. Now, fortunately, we have Secret Ingredient, but still. I think I'm going to go with Mad Scientist here. I haven't played him in a while. I like this card more than I think. Maybe I rate him higher than he should be rated. I just enjoy him, though. Mind Muddler? Sure. I click these. I have jack strips. What could possibly go wrong? All right, so the plan here is, I mean, we top floor this, right? We just incant the heck out of it, and then I think it's fine to play everything else out, get rid of these guys. We're not going to really get a lot hit here, but that's okay. A lot hit as in we're not going to get hit a bunch, and we're going to probably leak or have the Shield Stewards into Relentless, but it's not a big deal on this particular boss, so I think that's okay. I'm going to play both Twisted Assistants in front here, simply because I think it's good to have that boost. Okay. You're going to find me blue. Hey, let me tell you what, this is something I love about Lazarus. Sometimes you just find solutions, right? We will take Twisted back here. Gonna take Vengeful Shard damage. Does it matter? I don't think it matters, right? Oh, we take 1 damage. It's okay, right? I think we'll be fine. Yeah. Should be okay. We drop Twisted back upstairs. I will Inspire here, and then Secret Ingredient. I'm gonna sit on the Rage here. Should be good. We should absolutely crush with the Trample here. I expect this to be very powerful. Here we can give a Penitent's Blood Suit to the boss. That's pretty cool, and then we can do everything else we need here. There's no reason to let the boss farm Rage, but it'll tick down, so I honestly don't care. I don't think we need to take any more damage here. We're in a really strong space. Yeah, here, Lifesteal will guarantee this. Sure. My man stands no chance against me here. We're winning already for anyone keeping track, but I'm just going to click everything else because we absolutely slam dunk this. Just crunch. It's a really good combo to have out of the gate like this. Big fan of that. Pseudoscience. Potion Kit. Don't care that much about Potion Kit here. It's okay. I don't know. I think if this were cooldown 2, I might care about it a little more. It's just a little undertuned in my opinion. Like, it's fine, but I'm never excited about it. I'm gonna grab Pseudoscience. It's good incant, good everything else. Selfless Sacrifice. We should probably grab this. I think it's good. Windblade's not bad, but I'll take the Selfless Sacrifice here. I like that for savagery and everything else. I will take Merchant of Steel. There's a lot of good hits I could see here. A Lazarus banner might be nice. Plague Doctor would be probably pretty good. Titanite is definitely going on Avenger here. There's no question about it. I guess I should look at the banner. Meat Hook. Meat Hook. Meat Hook. Brothers love Meat Hook. I am a fan of Meat Hook. Okay, we'll Titanite Avenger here for sure. I can't re-roll into anything fun. Do I need a plus 14 somewhere? Not really. I'm looking for what on Meat Hook? That's a great question. A Smidge Stone would be a really cool Meat Hook pickup, and so would a Dualism. Dualism would be fine on Avenger as well. True, it would actually be really good on Avenger, melee weakness 2 here, and then he pummels. We could just take the 20 here. It's a lot of health, feels pretty decent. What better thing could there be? I'm looking for a Smidge Stone ideally, so that Meat Hook can fit on the floor. 2 space, 2 space, 1 space seems okay, right? I don't need this to clean up the early game, though. It's a possibility we see a Dualism early. I'm going to hold off. I think we're fine here. We just move on. It should be fine, like, entirely. This does not punish me. I can play all my units. 3 Ember, 3 Ember. Sure, Pyre Dampener is doable. It's a pretty hard one, actually, right? If I had a Calcified Ember, I might skip it. I also think I need to be thinking a little more about, on Pyreborn runs, can I play my alchemies, right? I might actually skip this if it means playing an alchemy, but is there really a reason not to play? How am I want to doing this? I think it's going to be top floor. There's no reason not to, right? Yeah, I think it's fine. Now, there's a real argument for Arichi on a lower floor here. Yeah, actually. I think then we can do Meat Hook plus Avenger up top, and that's good. Sure, seems fine. We're going to buff upstairs. I am just going to be eating Vengeful Shards here. It's okay. Let's fish, see if we get a good one. Regen, I guess? Sure, why not? Fair enough. A lot of things are going to be eating dirt here, which is great. I will incant on floor. This is cool because it does mean I get the collector. I will just keep clicking this. Regen 6, actually. I'm not going to go for reanimate here. We take this hit. It's okay. Jackstrip's doing huge work, as usual. Not surprised. We do want the 21, 26, 8. I mean, I could just daze him. It's fine, right? I mean, if I daze him, he doesn't resolve. I was thinking playing the Twisted Assistant. 21, 26 is 47, and then he kills himself on the resolve, so that's neat. Alternatively, I could just play this middle, which is fine. What, 49 now? If I daze him, this is going to be bad. So I guess I could Penitent Bloodsuit him, which is super an option. Alright, yeah, I'll daze him, and then we'll just toss him the Penitent's Bloodsuit, and that's okay. We tank this on middle, and that's fine. Don't really care about the rest of this. The guy's going to be super dead when he shifts up. Goodbye. Great news. Cool. Twisted Back definitely goes upstairs here. Don't have a lot in the way of Ember. It is sort of the curse of what I'm doing here. That's fine, though. Sure, Jackstrip's doing great work. See, I'm saving the days for next turn. I guess I may as well give him a Penitent's Bloodsuit. It is value. We'll take it. There's no real... I don't have to worry too much about this incant. I guess I'll put the Twisted Assistant down. It pushes some numbers here. Top floor is fine. Great. I know I could have clicked the Winged Spirit. I guess that maybe would have mattered, but I wanted to save it for this turn. Not that it matters at all. Hey, look, we did it. Great job. Guy doesn't stand much of a chance at all, it turns out. Very good. Okay, 2 damage taken just from the Vengeful Shards. It's fine. Do I want a Vampire's Tooth? Not really. I think I'd just take a Forevermore Serum. You never know when the Reanimate is going to be clutch. Cleave should be a very good potential solution for Savagery. This is like a really strong AoE card. We'll just click that real quick. Should be good. We're going to go fish for some more steel upgrades. We have nice money here. Endless. 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 Another Titanite. Now that's funny. What would I put that in? I don't know. Let's look at the banner real quick. They do show me a Plague Doctor. This is an interesting pivot. This could be a backline solution, right? Interesting. This means Meat Hook doesn't live on floor. I think we should grab this. There's a lot of ways this works out in our favor. Also benefits from the second Twisted Back. Also benefits if I re-roll into a multi-strike. We'll grab that. This means there's probably a real argument for... I mean, Endless Meat Hook is annoying. I don't think that's very good. It's fine to cheese out the ability, I guess, but his ability's not that powerful that I'd want to do it like this. You think about it for a hot second, it's basically like, what, holdover Dripfall, kind of? Just you're advancing instead of descending, and descending is stronger. Yeah, and I mean, you could do like -1 drip fall, and suddenly that's way better and also cheaper. This guy would never attack, right? He would just pass away. So I don't know. I mean, we could give him a Titanite. He maybe could live on his own floor, which is not a terrible idea. Titanite large stone, maybe. I don't know. It's possible. And then, well, there's a world where we do that, and then we maybe dupe the Avenger eventually, which is super doable. All right, I'll click it, right? We have the money for it. I think it's value add. Let's re-roll here. We do see dualism and multi-strike. I do not have the money to purchase them both. That is a tragedy. It is because I upgraded Meat Hook. There was no guarantee I would see it, though. If I'm thinking dualism play, I mean, Avenger is the strongest argument for it. Multi-strike Avenger is a funny concept. If I was going to put it anywhere, it'd be Plague Doctor. But that is pretty neat. I have a strong inclination here towards... Let's see. I'm going to take the dualism on Avenger. Reasoning, let me tell you. So the next time I see a steel shop, I can take second dualism on Meat Hook, or I could take large stone on Meat Hook, or I could take multi-strike on Plague Doctor, or I can take quick on Plague Doctor. That is 4 upgrades at the next shop that are really good. And that also gives me the potential for an overstack right now if we roll something on this event. So let's do that to Avenger. It should be good. We're sadly too poor for that. I guess there's a theoretical world where it gives me 25 gold from the event. I wouldn't hate it. We'll see what we roll. Yeah, okay, actually cracked. We could go... Hold up. Now, Savage Heart on Avenger is nuts, to be clear. Savage Heart on Avenger is wildly powerful. But let me be honest with you. If I'm thinking about a solo carry, I actually think... Man, both of these are so good, right? Titanite is so strong, but I mean, I think the dualism is putting the Savage Heart a little over the top for me, right? It's just the dualism on this. Now, keep in mind, the way the permanent scaling works is not as good as the card shows, right? You gain 2 rage in the combat, but only one of that rage is permanent. You do eventually double it again because it's permanently adding to the unit, though. So in the future, it kind of works, right? Because you gain 1 rage, but it ends up being doubled, so it's fine. But this isn't giving you 2 rage, which then becomes 4, right? The fact that I have dualism on this guy, though, is absolutely cracked. To be clear, though, I think Titan Skin 5 may actually be stronger, right? This is a tremendous damage reduction because of the ordering of it, right? You Titanite, then you Titan Skin. I think both of these are awesome, if I'm being clear with you. Like, truly, both of these are incredible. This is a very difficult decision. Here's your comment of the day. If you're looking for a thing to comment on, what do you take here, right? I think, if I'm being honest with you, I think the Titan Skin is still stronger, but I would be lying if I didn't feel so excited by the idea of the dualism rage gain here. This is just like, ooh, buddy, that's exciting, right? That's exciting. And then you can dupe this guy, and he has a bazillion damage in the end. Pretty good. It's pretty darn good. He is super durable. Let's be clear. He's got essentially 80 health here. It's technically a little better because of the way odd numbers get halved, but it's fine. So, 80 health is pretty durable. It's not durable enough to just face tank stuff, though. I think, I'm going to be clear, I think I would go with this rage if I didn't have Twisted Back, right? I think Twisted Back is what sort of, and also, by the way, the secret ingredients, put me into Titan Skin 5 territory. I think this is a much more secure win con here, so we're going to take it. This reduces our damage by just a truly astronomical amount. To the extent that I can dupe him later and just have him chilling on random floors, and what are the bosses gonna do to me, right? Like, nothing, actually. This is pushback, isn't it? That's so annoying. It is really annoying, actually. I guess we could put Avenger close to, like, mid-floor here. There's no reason, I suppose, not to. We can Orichi into Meat Hook here. Order doesn't really matter. They're very comparable. I need Ember for sure. Base tank on a Twisted Assistant upstairs. Very exciting. That's secret ingredient I'm looking for. Rage gain. Incredible. I guess I could daze here, but I do want the Twisted Assistant to pass away. And we'll give some Valor in middle. Seems good. If we roll... I don't actually think... I was over here considering if I could look at this, he's taking 1 damage here. I can actually make this, like, even better. Like, taking 0 from 17. Crazy. But what I was also thinking is there's like a wings shield world where he can kill everything, but I don't think his HP is going to physically get that strong, so not that worried about it. I will just keep incanting here, I suppose. There's no reason not to. Twisted Assistant doesn't really matter. I don't want to sap him next floor, so I'm going to sit on this. I think we should be able to trample through without too much issue. Yeah, it's fine, right? Let's daze the boss here. That seems good. I am burning the... Right, because the way this works, as I was getting the Meat Hook on the melee weakness here, he easily crushes on this floor. It's fine. We are just going to continue. Lifesteal is really strong, and then I guess we can boost numbers a bit upstairs too. Why not? Mid-floor just crushes. Seems good. He is probably going to just completely cleave this floor. Yeah, he does, actually. He's really strong, in fact. Rage 8. Penitent Bloodsuit the boss. We're chilling. He's going to 1v1 everything. If I can get, like, Blood Arena on him, he's cooking, right? We'll just keep dazing this boss. It doesn't matter, right? I will incant, sure, Lifesteal 2, why not? May as well drop the Plague Doctor, seems fun. He actually isn't killing something for once. Rude. Alright, we'll play the card. Fun fact for anyone who doesn't know, that means that the next secret ingredient I play will not be a red. It's guaranteed to not be red. Funny how that works. Get some regen. It's fine. I don't think our top floor is even really going to matter here. He 1v1s this everything. Great. Good job, champ. Takes 4 damage. Just completely clobbers 655. That's a good number. That's a good number. Tome of the Lost Path. I like this. Is there any scrap for parts fun shenanigans we can pull here? Anything with Endless can do some fun stuff on this, right? Anything with Endless. There's a world where you could do... I mean, it is a consume card, unfortunately. I like this, if only because I can use it to convert a Shield Steward potentially into a Twisted Assistant on turn 1, which is nice to fish that out pretty quickly. It's a good card. Tome of the Lost Path is also extremely good here, just being able to fly around. It means we can do what we want to do without needing a smidge stone, which is neat. I like that. Right? I do. Very powerful. Scrap for parts, though, I mean, it's not going to be very good until I can clear out most of the stewards, but then you could use it to even fish out things like Plague Doctor. What am I looking at coming up? Magic Shop, Trinket Shop, potentially. It's going to be the Magic Shop, I think. Empyrean Well. There's a strong argument for just straight up duping the Lad, but I think it's maybe a little premature. It's my best card, though, admittedly. I can always upgrade something and then dupe it. I think that's fair. could be like -1 cleave or something would be okay. -1 holdover cleave, I think, does a lot of work as well. But yeah, I mean, it's really good. Home of the Lost Path. I'm going to take... Man, this is a toughie. I don't think I'm going to be doing any endless shenanigans. There's a world where you could do something silly like endless on Plague Doctor, then you consume the scrap for parts and hold it over, and you can keep buffing this thing to silly levels. It's good, right? It's a good card, but I'm going to take the Tome here. Am I? I'm going to take scrap for parts. I've convinced myself. Sword Maiden, Pincushion, Demonic Fledgling. I don't think we're pivoting on this yet. I have the Plague Doctor already, which is a good solid choice. I'm just going to skip here for money. It's fine. We take Ember for sure. All right, neat. I'm going to go left as I have described. Merchant of Trinkets is not bad. There's a chance I see something cool, but I think this is a good opportunity to get a good dupe in. Holdover. Holdover is great on Cleave. There was the world I see to remove consume first, which lets you hold over scrap for parts, which is fun. But I think this will just be my backline solution, I think. Cool, we'll take it. -2 consume. Guess I'll burn and inspire. There's no reason not to, right? It's good. I will reroll now so I can afford everything. Spell Chain. Spell Chain's solid, I'll admit. It's solid. I'm just going to take Mad Scientist too. He's going to help clearing heavies and stuff, which is good. Things I need to remember to do is I need to incant a bunch first, then I click Cleave. I had this problem in one previous run, so let's reroll here. -1. I guess there's also the potential world where I click Holystone on this and just heal 2 every turn. Terrible, actually. It's reasonable healing. It's expensive, mind you. It locks me out of expensive cards later, I think, but it's not terrible. It's going to represent a good amount of healing over the course of this run. I have 4 Ember now, so it's not bad. This is where I would want to do things like -1s into secret ingredients at this point, right? But is that good? Is that worth it? It might be worth it. This is going to get a lot of value. We're not really needing to play many other cards. I'll give it a try. Sure, I'm in an experimental mood. We'll make a secret ingredient cheaper. Seems good, right? Seems decent. What do you dupe? That's the real question. I do think there's a strong argument for an eventual Avenger dupe. I don't know if we need it right now. Playing out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus these shackles, which does mean that the eventual second Avenger will not be playable right away. That's okay. I think, if I'm being honest with you, the way I might want this to play is, let's think about it. You play 2 Avengers on turn 1. They're super defenders. One gets a meat hook and back. One gets the Orichi on a lower floor for incanting, right? Great work. And then we pull the Plague Doctor with scrap for parts or a Twisted Assistant, whichever, and those are both good. So yeah, sure, I'll duplicate you. I'm going to want to do this eventually anyway. Let's think about this. Where am I playing this out? Another magic shop coming up. I could go for that dupe there, actually. Strong argument, then, for just duping a 0-cost secret ingredient. Actually a good card, good incant, more rage, don't hate it. Fine, right? Fine. Could also have been the scrap for parts, but I think that's going to be a harder sell, so we'll see. I need money. Click it. Yeah, alright, whatever. Great. This is Corin the Judge. Make sure to look at the boss. Okay. Got some removing to do. We will be doing a Orichi. How do I want to play you? An interesting question. I think I kind of want to do Avenger middle with a Ricci, and then we can do... I guess I could put the Plague Doctor on this floor, right? Okay, sure. And then I guess Meat Hook can live upstairs for now. I need to experiment with how this looks a little bit, right? I'm not sure, right? This seems fine. Alright. Shackles should be played so I can get the second hit upstairs. We get the Inspire on middle. I will play the Forever Serum here. It's good. We're taking a little bit of damage to the Pyre, but again, I didn't really mind this too much. I didn't want to line up both waves of the Misshapen Fiends on my Avenger. That number won't play nicely. This is just 6 damage to the Pyre. I'm not too stressed about it, right? It's okay. But yeah, 15 here is tough. But because of the way this works, he's really only taking like 2 damage. Give me red. No red. Huge bummer. Keep incanting. Give me red. There's red. Good. And then let's click this. Yeah, we get the huge value here. We're managing to zero this out thanks to the Valor. Good stuff. Good. Great. Cool. That's such a bummer on the Collector. Of all the floors, why do you show up on bottom? There is a chance I could fish for this, but it's tough. Let's scrap for parts upstairs. Look at that Twisted Assistant. Incredible. Let's get him shot. So, the world I'm considering is you just give up the ghost on the Goliath infusion here and we fish for blue. It's worth it. I'm not happy about it. We don't see it actually, so it was a bad call regardless. Which means I do just, I guess, reduce this damage. There's no reason to take this damage. Sure. Bummer, we didn't see it. There was a good chance. But alas, it's fine. We get twisted back now. I can play the cleaves, which is fine. There's a strong argument again for incanting as much as you want to first. We'll fish. Red is good. Then you cleave. We will heal up a lot of our damage from this. Great. Great, great, great. I will play the other Twisted Assistant. I'm going to fish for big rage numbers here. Great. Then we play it out. We get everything shot here. Seems decent. Alright, good. Enemies do pass away. There's some bad guys. Whatever. Here we can buff Twisted back onto the Plague Doctor. Most of this doesn't matter. I don't feel like taking more damage, so I will just keep clicking cleave. It's fine. Seems decent. We're getting some fine healing out of this, which I appreciate. And then, I mean, we should just absolutely crush this, right? Yeah, fine. I'll give him a lifesteal because it's fun. Play one more. Rage 16, good stuff. Click the button. Then you get the cleave. Great. We're already positive on this, which is great. Huge damage numbers here. Good luck multi-striking, my guy. Yeah, I'm already positive on the combat. Fantastic. Multi-body. Insatiable Hunger is really good here. Just getting guaranteed lifesteal on Avengers are great for 1 Ember. Love that. Spike of the Banished technically is a card that can be picked. This is worse than Divinity. I don't think that I'm ever going to pick this. I guess it's not terrible, but why? Why play it? I'd rather play Inspire. Demonize. Demonize is one of those cards that looks... I think it's just a hair undertuned. It doesn't inspire excitement. This is a card you slam in dailies if you want to just blast bosses on low covenants. But it's really hard to justify here, especially when I'm playing this very expensive cleave. Even with like a -1 on it or whatever, this just feels unpickable. Everlasting Light is pretty decent. I'll grab this. This is nice to throw on a Ricci because he's not getting one of my twisted backs, so that's cool. That way when he attacks, he does something. We go to the right, I think -1s are pretty valuable here. I can't afford much in the way of trinkets. -2 in consume. This is another card I'm just happy to grab, or another upgrade rather. Let's look at this alcove, see what we hit. Mystery box for your friends. Now, I think there's a good argument here to just use this as remove 3, which I really appreciate. Small gift box. Let's think about this. Is there a really good pick here? There is a really good pick here. Okay. As strange as it sounds, the really good pick is the small get mystery box, the secret ingredients that are free, and the inspire that is consume. It's actually quite decent here. It's because it's 1, it's free. 2, if I hit a remove consume on this, it's very strong. We got double steals coming up. The question is, I don't need equipment that badly. Something to put on the Everlasting Light, fine. Arichi can take that, sure. Steel shop upgrades are valuable. I'd like multi-strike quick. I've already talked about this. So steals are good. Yes. Steel and money is on 7 with an alcove, very good. There's an argument for going to the arm shop coming up, another dupe. I could just dupe said small gift box. That's what I'm thinking here. This is inspire and then both of these free secret ingredients. It's just really good. I'm definitely happy with that. And now if I roll well here, right, none of these are that exciting. I will take inspire. Will I? 35 goes 195, reroll 120. There's a world I can't buy all the upgrades I want. It's like a spell chain would be pretty sick here, but so would a remove consume. I do think it's good to just burn cards, and I'm assuming I'm going to roll poorly. Let's do this. It's fine. I'll re-roll on it. Holdover, intrinsic. None of these are that impressive. I could get a holdover, but I can't get it with the -1. What is the intrinsic that I'm excited about here? Actually, isn't it scrap for parts? This is pretty good to me, I think. You gotta have someone to kill, is the problem. I'm not gonna be able to play these shield stewards, is my main issue with that. Where are my removals coming up? Weird alignments on these. So many random dupes. Which is good, because I am going to be duping the small box, even if I can't upgrade it. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. Do I really need any of these held over? I don't think I do. Holdover pseudoscience, not that impressive. Holdover insatiable hunger is decent. Fine. I mean, I like this card. I actually think just -1 onto a random card is better. Scrap for parts is basically just like another draw, right? Yeah, I don't see the need for this going any harder here. We have to, if we see something like the Endless play by accident, we can go fish on ring 8 for another whatever on the scrap for parts. It's maybe fine. But I think just making cards cheaper is going to be beneficial to me. So let's make Insatiable Hunger cheaper. I like that card. There's no good 20 consume target. The rest of this doesn't matter. I actually am just going to buy removals here. I'll cut a Shield Steward. It's fine. The dupe here is, you guessed it, that card I just made. We didn't get any cool upgrades. No spell chains. No remove consumes. Fair enough. I would have loved to spell chain and hold over this thing and just gone nuts on the incants, but it's okay. We're just going to make another copy of it. Great. I had to make sure that wasn't an accidental removal. This is a big power play for incants, but also just generally. Reanimate. This is going to hurt, I think, but it's fine. I don't think I fear this boss, so I can kind of play into top floor, and that's okay. Right? Right. I think that's good. We don't really have the cool setup for Meat Hook yet, so it's really just one floor, which is okay. It's alright. We'll play it. Yeah, I'll put the weaker thing in front. There's an argument for putting Plague Doctor in front of Arichi so it attacks first. I get it, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Cool. So anyway, here's Twisted Assistant, who I am just going to immediately send to the Shadow Realm so I can get the turn 1 on Twisted Back, which is great. We now have Super Spear Steward. Why not, bud? I will click the small gift box. It's good to play these cards. And then you just get all this stuff for free now, right? Rage Gen. It's good. We just keep clicking it. Sure, Lifesteal. Why not? Fine. Insatiable Hunger upstairs. I could daze this guy. It's not a bad idea. I might as well. No reason to get hit here. Let's work on Big Man downstairs. More Inspire, more Incants. Rage 8, good. Might as well play the Vengeful Shard. Why not? That Spear Steward's doing great. Okay, we are clicking Cleave on mid-floor here for the Collector. Yes. My Ember situation is I'm playing the Twisted Assistant. I'm incanting upstairs. Yes. Rage 12. We then cleave mid-floor. Great work. We chill. We will take Corruption. There's a certain amount of Corruption I do not fear, but yeah. Something to keep in mind. Continue everything upstairs. I could heal my lad. I guess I'm not super afraid of him. Right? We'll just daze one guy, I suppose. It's all good. Great. Then we can Inspire. I can then small gift box. We can go crazy. You can kind of see these numbers like, this is what we're trying to do here, right? That's a power play. There's a world where I click the Goliath infusion, and I think we can actually insta-gib this guy. It's only at the end of combat, though, which is a bit of a bummer, I suppose. There's no reason to click this right now, right? Maybe I get more value just playing it mid-floor, actually, because I have an AoE that matters. Yeah, sure, why not? There you go, bud. Cool. Good stuff. We are getting corruption stacks. I'm not terribly worried about it, but we do have to think about it just a little bit. Sure. All of this is fine. There is value in the cleave. I could do huge cleave. I'm going to sit on it, though. I want to stop some of this. Oh, do I care about him? Maybe I'll click Winged Spirit for the first time in this run. Look, I did it. Look, there he lives. Good job, Meat Hook. Alright, fine. We're going to blast upstairs once just to reduce the amount of cleave damage I'm taking. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Don't care that much. Clearing it. Good. My man ascends and dies. Great work. We can daze here, which is fun. He's dead either way. Good job, bud. You did your work. He did his glorious work. Rage 20. Good number. Put this on the boss, I guess. There's no reason not to. And then we blast here. 100 damage. That's a lot. I mean, there's no reason not to sit on this for a little longer, I think. So we will. That's okay. Get him, Train Steward. You're not going to get him. I know. It's fine. Yeah, like, I'll take Lifesteal here. It's solid. We'll play out most of these cards. It's good. Then we can cleave here. I'll drop the Goliath infusion next turn. Should be okay. I think we have pretty much no world where this goes wrong for us. Does manage to kill a guy, but not for long. I haven't played my card yet, if you'll remember. I've been sitting on this for, like, the entire combat. Amazing. Look at him go. Once you actually play the thing, it's just Clobberville. So, pretty good, it turns out. We take, what, very little damage each turn? Yeah, I mean, we're strong, is the thing. It's really good, it turns out. Risky Operation. It's a good card. It's a good card because I can put it into the Plague Doctor, and I don't really care that much. Faulty Body, no. It's never Reanimation Lab here. I don't like Reanimation Lab. I think I've decided. It's kind of a weird card. I'm not a fan. It's good with fungi, I guess, which is fair, I suppose. And it has some value with Reanimate Spam, but I don't know. It's not that big. I'm going to take Risky Operation. It's a good damage boost. We like these. Liquid Courage is just a click, right? We just click it. Punk Shredder would be cool if I didn't have the trample from another source already. So I do think this is just the Liquid Courage. Good pickups. We like it. It's Arm Shop time, I believe. Is it? Maybe. There's not a bad dupe here. What's the Arm Shop play? It's like a room card I'm looking for, right? Pretty much. There's a room card I'm fishing for. I think the Steel Shop on 7 is better. Has money and the alcove. Dupe's not bad here. I don't think I need to go too ham. It is helpful to look. I think there's a waste on this Pyre Remains. Armory could be good or bad. If I miss terribly on ring 7, I could still go ring 8 steel. All right, we have options. I'm going to go to this Arm Shop here. I like this more. Equalizing rings. Equalizing rings. I don't think there's a good application for you here. Avenger's going to scale beyond that. Imprison Zephyr, no thank you. Deployable, don't think I need it. Merge, don't think I need it. Spin. Void Armament is cooking. This Void Armament you can put on Everlasting Light, drop it on Plague Doctor. She's now squishy. But we have the AoE that I'm not worried about it. There's also always Steward's Quarters deployable. This is a fun thing that gives me +1 space to the floor. What does that let you do in practice? Well, it means I could still take a meat hook successfully. Right? It also means that there's a world where we could dupe a super hyped up Plague Doctor if we get lucky. I don't think that's important. This is important here. Glass Cannon is fun. Yeah, I think I will take the Void Armament, and I think we will do a merge here. You gotta remember, eventually, the plan is for each of 2 Avengers to have the Twisted Assistants. So I think it's good to do the fusion here. It's going to be spicy, of course, but... And it's 4 Ember. So, you know, fair enough, but... Not bad. I like that. And I want to purge here. We're going to cut out some other garbage, I think. What's coming up? Steel Shop has money, so I'm less inclined to hang on to my cash here. So let's keep cleaning things up. Great. Fine. The dupe here is... not Avenger yet. I think we hold out for the possible other Celestial Alcove hits, an overstack, and then dupe on ring 8. Now the problem is, of course, if I do that, I don't get the option of going Steel Shop on ring 8. You pretty much have to dupe. So there's your question. Do I dupe now and be safe? Or do I dupe later and lock myself in? What's on that side? Magic Shop. Magic Shop is good. I don't hate it. Don't hate that if I lock that in later. Doesn't mean the Plague Doctor might not actually become good. We just take whatever we can get on the next Steel Shop, which is potentially not what we want, but we'll see, I suppose. I should save all the rest of my money here. There's another argument for small gift box. It's a huge turn whenever I get it. What else would be the dupe here is the question. I'm going to go ahead and hit the Avenger dupe here. I think this does just help out a lot. Cleans up my Kale combat a fair bit. Let's do this. This is acceptable. If both of them don't have the exact correct upgrades, we're fine with it. Save the rest of your money, we move on? Okay. Cool. Take the trial, of course. We're clicking it. We're moving in. All right, the goal is pop here. We're going to do 1 Avenger bottom. One Avenger middle, sure. Orichi chills on bottom here, right? Because he can incant here, and then Meat Hook goes middle. Eventually we'll get Plague Doctor in play, but fair enough, right? Really good turn 1. It is a really good turn 1, but don't click that cleave yet. First order business, secret ingredient. We get a bad roll. It's fine. We'll just double incant here, which is good. Spam pretty much everything else. Then we click the cleave, which should blast pretty effectively. It sure does. We'll just daze the boss here. It's fine. Great. It's okay, it turns out. Alright, we do get the small gift box angle here. It's good. I will do the thing. Yeah, I will do the thing. We get the rage hit. Fantastic. Lifesteal is your friend. I'm going to put this buff, this Penitent's Blood Suit on the boss. I'm going to play out the Twisted Assistant somewhere. Bottom is fine. Then I will click... Aha, the cleave has technically done worse for me here, but it doesn't matter. Things do explode, which is good. It's okay. Guy is dead on middle. Great work. We get the Twisted back here. Fantastic. We do keep going on this. Play the other Twisted back middle. Funny, actually. Funny how that works out, huh? Math. Well, I eat dirt a little bit for that. That's a misplay. Yeah, we'll call it a misplay. I am not terribly worried. Yeah, it's because the stupid whatever. He dies because of everything else. I don't actually care that much. So, whatever. Guy walks up with 2 spell shield, takes 1 hit, 6 damage, fine. Right? It's fine. Merged equipment, but I don't have anyone super cool yet. Shame. That's okay. We will take buffs where we can get them. I hit the cleave here. There's a strong argument for playing out this, but I don't think it's right. I'm just going to go ahead and hit it. It's okay. Whole floor does explode. This man will leak on me. I'm not that worried about it. We have enough health to spare here, so it's fine. Oh no, he whopped me for something. We do see Plague Doctor at last. Finally. Let's put that down. Not a lot of other things I can do here besides just click the cleave, it turns out. But it is good to do. Yeah, sure, hit me. I don't mind that much. It's good damage. Comes back downstairs. Now we hopefully have a good turn. Let's secret ingredient a fair bit. Rage 8 is your friend. Click everything that you can. Here's Lifesteal. Great news. Am I playing it here? Maybe. Maybe I am. Not a lot. Let's be clear. That's not a lot of boost. I think it's better if I click the cleave here. We're pushing numbers. It's alright. Yeah, I think we're doing okay here. We do get Insatiable Hunger. Fantastic. I get the small gift box, which is everything is free. Not rolling what I'm liking here. I'd like to see more rage damage. Thank you. I do think we can just give up on cleave here. It's okay. Play out the Calcified Ember and we chill. Sure. Seems good. That's a really good trample through. We actually do just crush here, which is kind of ridiculous when you think about it. I have basically put no effort into this whatsoever, and we just completely blast. I mean, this is part of the thing about Titan Skin 5 Titanite, right? The numbers just, they check. Like, he bonks here, and then we absolutely Shadow Realm this whole thing with a trample, and we're golden. Cool, and then we click the thing because it doesn't do anything, but it's funny to look at. Yeah, he just blasts it. Guy never gets to eat anything, and then eventually he does just die. So, You know, there's a world where I like actually just click. There's really a world where I just click double ember here, right? What is the most important thing to draw? I gotta get these Twisted Assistants is the thing. I don't think I can do that. Don't think I can do that. I'm thinking about Double Ember because it lets me just play out the Plague Doctor on turn 1, and then I'm less inclined to worry about the Cleave. But the Cleave is already full healing me like constantly. Tome of Horrors is very good, but Calcified Embers are obnoxious, and it's 3 Ember, which is competing with Cleave. Cursed Twin Blade is pretty good, but I've already kind of committed to the merged equipment on this one. I think I'll just take the Tome of the Lost Path here. I do think I need to take draw. I need to see my important cards, so that's good at least. We are going to go left. There's a strong argument for it. We know it. We see the multi-strike. Fantastic. Plague Doctor loves to see that. Another Titanite. I don't care about it. Plus 14 is not bad. To be clear, this is pretty good. The main reason you might want to not do this is because Quick is really good on Plague Doctor. So I'll reroll, see what we hit. We see Quick. Quick, multi-Plague Doctor, name a more iconic duo. Fantastic. I also get the smidge on Meat Hook, which doesn't actually help me, but is interesting. This would have made the Steward's Quarters play viable. Let's see what we hit on this here. Random consumable. I mean, Banished is the pick here 10 times out of 10. Right? Lazarus is going to give me this Forevermore, which is not bad. But Banished does give me, I believe it has to give me actually another Liquid Courage, which is, let's be clear, dope. Like, will I take this card? Yes. Great. It's not a good event, but it's a fine event. We don't pivot on Reanimator, do we? No. We just go all in on Arichi here and completely send the floors, I think. It's been a nice run because I feel like we've had the entire line sort of laid out for us this whole way. Now, Magic Shop, we're going for the dupe here. We don't get another overstack, it doesn't matter. We do have a Plague Doctor who's cracked here. Give that the merged equipment, go hard. Small gift box goes hard here as well. I'm trying to think if I need to just like Meat Hook give him anything, right? Give Meat Hook anything. Meat Hook also, by the way, he can just fly into the floor. Actually, that wouldn't work very well because it turns out he has the problem. So the problem, which is he has an ability and the light would reduce that ability and then he would do absolutely nothing anymore. So Tiny Meat Hook is fine, but I don't think this buys us much. Could give him Reanimate. Could just give him Valor 8, which is cheap. Reanimate's not terrible. Am I convinced I'm never going to the Steel Shop? I think so. I think it's Magic Shop here for sure. So let's buy something. I'll give him a Reanimate in case he gets blasted somehow. You know, it's a good idea, I think. You got to remember the lowest floor that I'm playing into should have a Ricci, and that's probably the one that I'm incanting, which means that's the one that's getting the buffed up Avenger as well. So it's also the one that's getting the Cleave plate on it. The top floor one is basically just Titans is going to say, hey, smack Savagery a few times, and also Meat Hook is chilling there pretty much. Is what that floor is going to look like. So I think that is a strong play. It also lets me kind of freely mess with Savagery's whole deal. So I like that. It is the floor I play on for Savagery will depend very heavily on when I draw Cleave. Important to note, though, maybe I just play him top because I want to buy the maximum amount of time. I'm very dependent on hitting Cleave here. So removals are good. Let's just take a Reanimate on Meat Hook. It's fine. I'm moving on here. Might buy removals going forward, but we'll see. So we have a lot of options. Racks the Overbless. I mean, this is just a lower floor play, and I think the Penitent Prayer Stone doesn't threaten me in any meaningful capacity. I guess it does potentially kill the Plague Doctor, but we're not playing her on turn 1 anyway, so who really cares? Right, we're going to have cleared this out long before that's relevant. It's what? Arichi, Avenger 1, then Avenger 2 middle with Meat Hook. We're not playing the Plague Doctor, so I'm not afraid of this thing. Cool. We just top-decked here, which is really strong. There's not a great use... I mean, actually, Scrap for Parts is, like, legit with the Reanimate play. Although he will die, to be clear. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, first things first. Small gift box downstairs. We're gonna load this up. Bottom floor gets sent. These guys don't stand a chance. The only thing that potentially threatens is the deformed duo, the corruption here, which is spicy-ish, but whatever, I guess. Scrap 4 parts. Who does this hit? That's a really good argument. I'm gonna send this here. Ah, it's a bummer. It hits the Shield Steward. Well, okay, there you go, bud, I guess. And then you blast this. And then actually, because of all the unstable, this whole floor does actually just straight up explode. Incredible. Oh no, goodbye, Meat Hook. You did your best. It's fine. We actually do kind of roll pretty well here because the Twisted Assistant exists, so that's good. Secret ingredient on this, Rage 8, great. We do click the cleave here. Interesting. If this guy leaks, I can just heal it. He will leak, as it turns out. Not ideal. Funny, interesting. I think I'm actually going to be playing the cleave middle. Let's. Wish I had more Ember. I think Plague Doctor should land here. But I would really like everything else. Let's see. This is the turn where you're thinking, wish I had more Ember, right? Yes, this is the turn that does it. Now, if I'm being clear, I think we must cleave mid-floor. Right? I think it's a good choice. Now, the last 2 Ember is the real challenge. We're not doing a very good job of incanting here, which is a real concern. So, I think... Yeah, interesting. I need to zero out the cost of a lot of these cards, I think. This is a tricky one. I think I do need to give up the Ghost on the Goliath infusion here. And then I need to play other stuff. So it's going to be Twisted back and then Liquid Courage here, which does at least functionally push through this. Okay, fine. This is a good floor at least. Can take this swing upstairs. This does nothing, but we have melee weakness 2 with 115. This guy's actually not threatening me for that much damage. We're in kind of a bad state. We're just going to play out whatever we can. It's fine. We then just get to cleave. This is the floor turn you want, right? Where we're pushing hundreds of damage through by cleaving this all out and it blows up the gladiator. But yeah, unfortunate. This guy's gonna walk up, he's gonna hit me a whole bunch. Haha, silly me. It's actually not a whole bunch. You have been bamboozled. I'm gonna click the Winged Spirit here so that my guy actually swings on this Penitent Prayer Stone. This guy may actually hit me here, right? For a respectable chunk. We blow up the bottom floor for sure. This is not a concern here. This guy's super gonzos. Sap. Okay, we're actually going to roll on the sap here. Sap melee weakness is actually a big swing. We go secret ingredient here. Sap 2 rooted is an interesting one. Curious. Yeah, okay. Fine. Then we can sap melee weakness, root this lad up here. Now, this floor is dead. I blow it up with cleave. It's fine. So the question remains, who gets the twisted back here? I think I'm actually just going to play out the liquid courage here and then cleave this out and the whole floor explodes, and that's okay. We take the 1. Should be all right, yeah. Now up floor, he does swing pushing 96. That's legit, all right? Let's be clear. It's pretty solid. We see more red. Red is good. Red is great. Never swings, so it doesn't really matter here. He gets the damage shield. He doesn't die, right? If I click this, yeah, he's actually just okay. And he cleans up everything. But I am going to click cleave anyway. I don't want that corruption. Should be okay. Good swing. We can get double a couple wall up here. That's all right. Cool. Yeah, he easy wins, right? The math checks out. I had to just verify this real quick. He gets some spikes for fun. We then click the Vengeful Shard. We give him some rage. The math checks. I'm not going to mess this too much. I don't think there's really any reason to worry about these back guys, but we're just going to play cleave off floor for the 2 heal here. I already have the X. There's no reason to not just win, right? Yeah, he just clobbers him is the thing. Good job, multi-striking boss. I did take 19. Oh no. Well, 19 damage. Whatever will I do? Horrify's very good here if I can swing it. We've already seen what happens when I have too many expensive cards, and I'm only going to have so many -1s. Spoiler, there's only one -1. A good card. A Calcified Ember causes me some concern. I think I'm skipping here. I think it's okay. Death Metal, Hymnist. He's expensive. He's very expensive. But he's really good, and if I draw him with scrap for parts, he's great. Alright, we're clicking him. I'm going to go left. I actually do get value out of the heal here, which is kind of surprising. Go team. Celestial Cascade, quite good. Unstable Explosions deal twice as much damage. Snap click, that's good. We have the man. Let's look at this magic shop. Double stack. I don't think that's the purchase. -2 in consume. I mean, I will -2 consume random cards. Yes. For sure. I think it's good. And Inspire is the random card that will get randomly done. I am going to click Celestial Cascade. I think there is a world where I successfully actually play my merged equipment, which would be very neat. So that's good. We'll spin on this. Full heal. Versatile Ember Staff potentially does draw stuff. I think it's probably the pickup. Well, equipping a friendly unit under half health applies armor 10, otherwise it applies rage 5. I do like rage 5. Not bad. Could buy both. Could buy both, or I could remove a thing. Good to remove a thing. I'm going to do Versatile Ember Staff, and we are going to purge, I think. I think I'm actually going to... What if I re-roll into a -1? That's probably better here. Yeah. Oh, I could get an intrinsic. That's fun. We do like that. Scrap for parts. This is interesting because I could, from this position... If I had one more removal, right? We could guarantee it. You could intrinsic scrap for parts. We could send it on Meat Hook, right? And then if we send it on Meat Hook, then he would live potentially because of the reanimate, but he could pull the Plague Doctor. The problem, we don't know if he's going to pull the Plague Doctor or the Shield Steward. I guess he could be a Twisted Assistant too. I don't think that's worth it. I think we're going to be served better by just making secret ingredient cheaper. Although, if I'm going to spend money on something like this, I may as well remove it from consideration, right? What does that mean? It means it's basically a removal, right? This card just appears in my starting hand, which is good. True, may as well do it, right? Am I afraid of turn 1 Seraph? Taking what? He does 30, so he's going to push 90 on me. 90 gets halved to 45, drops to 40. Maybe I should respect him. Respect him just the slightest bit. Alright, I'm going to respect him just the slightest bit. Liquid Courage can have it. It's not the ideal play here, but it is a successful play. So I like that. The dupe could be actually Liquid Courage. That is actually strong. Could be another small gift box. That's also genuinely good. I actually think it might be the Liquid Courage. It's a really good injection here. I'm going to click that. We're going to move on. All right, should be fine. We got some good pickups here. I'm pretty pleased with this. Yeah, I think respecting him just the slightest bit is probably correct. So, I like that. Now, am I playing in a top floor? Probably, actually. I think it's correct to do it. Now, am I just playing the other Plague Doctor here? Very possibly. Good to have this in play. I think playing the solo floor may be the angle here. We're going to do this, yes. And then I'll play out Meat Hook here. Alright, fine. Yeah, watch this. Guy does pass away is the thing. Meat Hook, unfortunately, doesn't play very well on this floor. We can get other Avenger out, which is nice. I like it. But you see the problem, right? 40-40, it's an exact lethal, so I have to do this play. Which is, let's be clear, a good play. We're happy to have done it. But, still. I think this is Avenger. I want to buff this floor, so we're going to keep laying into the boss. I want to scrap for parts on Meat Hook, who is not long for this world. Whoa, that's a hit I wasn't expecting. The Death Metal Hymnist with the Tome of the Lost Path flying upstairs? Yo, okay, alright, that's significantly better than I anticipated. Yeah, we go mid-floor, it looks dicey. Not good. This floor completely gets sent to the Shadow Realm. Now, here's the real question you have to ask yourself. What is more important? Twisted Assistant or merged equipment? We don't merge equipment into Avenger. It's wrong. Even though he benefits from the dualism, if he goes down, it's over. I think... What an interesting question we have. This is probably the only turn I'm going to get to play this. So, let's be clear. I think we're yanking an enemy forward. Right? Twisted Assistant is super important. But at the same time... There's another one. I'm going to play Merge Equipment here. I think it's correct. Then I'm going to play the small gift box here. We continue the scaling. Unstable is an okay hit. I think we can just play this out and it at least does something. Then we're going to fish for red. It's decent. Floor is completely going here, and that's fine. We're going to take a lot of damage to these other things, and that's why we have the other tools, right? Why we have all of these other tools. I yanked him forward so I would get the Chosen Assassin with this no matter how it went. So, you know, we're doing our best. Forevermore Serum, we're just playing cards out, right? I need Rage 8, yes. I need to keep playing cards. Rage 12, good. Let it sit, yes. We do get rid of our melee weakness on the front, very important. I'm going to take a lot of damage here. It's okay. It looks bad, except it's not, right? It's actually secretly not. I am going to play the Winged Spirit here. It's a good opportunity to do it. We get Risky Operation in back. I don't think this is actually risky. You just have to check sometimes. We do get Twisted back, which is gigantic value. Yes, good. Small gift box is worth playing. Continue scaling here. Take the lifesteal if they don't show me anything else. Take the lightsteal if they don't show it to me. I will give Pseudoscience. I was hoping for something better, but it's fine. Lifesteal 3, whatever. We're clearing the floor for sure. She swings, it's good. Completely Shadow Realm stuff. Haven't drawn my... I'm bottom decking my AoE card, which is spicy, but that's okay, right? It's fine. Insatiable Hunger. We're going to be taking tons of damage, and yet I'm not worried about it here. It's actually just okay. I'm going to play out this. I'm going to get that on the bottom, then I'm going to cleave upstairs. Sure. We're going to offset this damage as best we can, and that is going to be good, I think. We push like 1,000 damage here. Yeah, we're taking a bunch of damage, but it's okay. We've already kind of countered this to the best of our ability, I think. Yeah, this looks bad, right? But this is why we have Cleave. Remember, there's a reason we did this. The floor completely collapses. Oh no. Except I have prepared. I have been planning my entire life around this play right now. Finish him. Good, we did it. What is the next scary thing here? I guess it's, I mean, it may as well be the boss, I suppose. It's fine. We'll play it out. Sure. But yeah, we just cleave through that all the way through. Seems pretty decent. He comes upstairs, and this looks spicy, but it's actually just fine. We'll continue to Risky Operation. I will put some damage shield on that unit because I think it needs it, to be clear. And then I do click Cleave here, which reduces damage on the boss because it does make sense when you think about it, but it's okay. Right, it's actually fine. We're taking tons of damage, but it's okay. Fine, right? I'm upset about it, I guess. Right? Is there ever a world where Shield Steward lives? 9, 6, 6, 7, and a lot? Don't think so, champ. Don't think so. You could do like Twisted Assistant gameplay. It's fine, right? Whatever. We're not pressed about it. Here, reanimate. This is a good thing to have, just in case the absolute worst happens. Send it. All good. Take that regen on another turn, whatever. We're taking damage. I take like another bloody 30 damage before we hit Relentless. It sucks, but them's the breaks, man. It's just Monster Train, man. I will play both Vengeful Shards at least, right? Reanimate. Click it. Fine. We take a load of damage, but I think we have the play for Titans. I'm not actually afraid here. We auto-win Relentless. It's okay. Just click Cleave. It's over. Great job. We've done our part. Cool. Bonk. Alright, so we're out. We took 61 damage to Seraph. We didn't answer anything, pretty much. It was slow and spooky. I think we might have been able to get away with a mid-floor play, though, but ooh, we bottom-decked all of our tools, right? Cleave was at the very bottom. That's why I played top. I was thinking to myself, hey man, I don't actually know if we get this, right? So let's think about it a little bit. Now here I can pretty comfortably play bottom floor, right? I think it's very doable. Yeah. And then the Ricci chills here. I do like the world where I played the Plague Doctor directly. Loved having that out. I want Meat Hook to live, hopefully. Live, please. What an interesting thing to have happen. I'm going to go ahead and send it on him because I can get out the Twisted Assistant on this turn, which I like. And he does live, actually, which is interesting. We are going to... Light is an interesting thing to draw here. Yeah, Rage is good. We like it. Rage is good. We continue to like it. I'll play some damage shield stuff here. It's good to get this in front. The armor will prove valuable, I think. Yes. Home of the Lost Path. There's no good target for this. So I think we do just click Secret Ingredient for now. I'll take Lifesteal, I suppose. It's good. We like it. Okay, fine. Alright, now, lose mid guy. I'm going to go ahead, use this opportunity, click Winged Spirit, daze the savagery, we hold the floor. Now, this is a very good turn for merged equipment. Really good turn for merged equipment. Gonna click merged equipment. Now, what I can do, and this is gonna look strange, is you play the Curse of Entropy, then we put in Goliath Infusion, which triggers Versatile Ember Staff, which lets me also play Twisted Back. That's probably the best turn we could get here. Okay, we get Avenger. Now, with Avenger, I think we are losing Meat Hook no matter what. So we are going to play Avenger upstairs just to face tank this floor. Good. This is actually a decent time to draw it. It's before Cleave is relevant. So there's that. Right, okay, fine. Alright, I was going to say, there's a way we get through this. I just have to incant a whole bunch. Right? She swings here, and then this thing attacks a few times. The thing that happens is the 7 then sweeps through, which kills itself on... Yeah, it kills itself by attacking, which does make this work. I can and should hold the Madman Infusion for now. Yes, okay, it's fine. Yeah, it sweeps dice. You see how that works, right? Now, I think this is Insatiable Hunger for sure. That's good. Put Death Metal Hymnist upstairs, actually, which is interesting. Already played a spell. Means if I play the Death Metal Hymnist up top, I can then play the Curse of Entropy and free draw into... Interesting. And then maybe I can draw the Tome of Flight before Avenger passes away. which would be the goal. Okay, we'll do the Death Metal Hymnist. Then you play the Curse of Entropy, which does unfortunately draw the other Curse of Entropy. I suppose that is an unfortunate side effect of things. Risky Operations, good. Do I keep playing the curses? I would like to stop this 3 Pyre damage. Sure. Alright, we're not answering Dominion very well right now, which is a concern, but we finally draw Cleave at long last. Good grief. We finally draw Cleave. Great news. Alright, so let's begin the process of actually making this work, right? Forevermore Serum will be good to play, I think. We're already dealing with this pretty well. I'm going to stick the Forevermore Serum on Plague Doctor, actually. I think it's good to do. We're definitely clicking Cleave here. It's just a good wisdom to do it. Will unfortunately click the curse. Yes, I'm going to hold on to the infusion. Don't need it right now. I'm basically using this as a means to hopefully buy turns. Good, we're finally drawing something functional. Unfortunately, the lad upstairs does pass away. This is what, 7 cards in hand, so I can click it all out. It's great. We're going to fish for Reanimate, actually. Yes. We're going to keep fishing for Reanimate, actually. I'm going to go ahead and just play that upstairs. I want this floor to live. Very important, I think. We'll continue to play Pyrelight. We'll continue to click Pseudoscience, actually upstairs. Sure, another Reanimate. Then we hit the Cleave, and you can see this floor kind of explodes. We unfortunately have to click these curses. There's no way around it. Sure. It is what it is. Alright, we're dancing. Doing our absolute best. Unfortunately, the lifesteal is non-functional here, which is a bummer, but fair enough. We hit Secret Ingredients. Rage 4 is good. Like it. Number is your friend. I am clicking Cleave here for sure. Alright, it's not good. I have to survive another wave here. Alright, we have to click Curse of Entropy. There's really no way around it. Okay, so I can flight path my guy in, which I think must happen. Land, my man. Alright. You're dying? Annoying, obnoxious. We can fix this, of course. We must click the Pyre Light. Yes, we must click the secret ingredient. Yes. Regen, unstable, doesn't matter really. We then click the Cleave. Alright, we're taking 8 damage here. Basically eating 8 damage 2 turns in a row. We should survive until it matters. I do not need to click this infusion here. I need to fish for killing Dominion, actually. He's the biggest threat right now to my run. Okay, I can't incant, so we're going to go ahead and click the Cleave first, I think. Yes. There's no world I can somehow pull this off, right? Right. The answer is play every single curse that we're shown. It's super, super important. And then we're going to push. I'm going to look for purple. We don't get purple, which is a bit of a bummer. That's okay. We're drawing into... If we get another turn of freebies here, we should be fine, right? I think we're okay. Here, buddy, eat this. It's gonna be close. Let's be clear. We've got a stable floor, right? We're not out yet. Just chill. Hit the Pyre light, right? It's okay. This doesn't matter what I do, so click the cleave, click the Curse of Entropy. We're alive. We actually win the run. Look, it's actually just so easy, okay? Look at this. 10 unstable. He should be dying. We should be winning, but we're not. It's okay. Look at this. We have plenty of health remaining. Plenty of health. Just click Pyre Light and win. I don't know what anyone was concerned about. Look at that. Turns out, cleave on holdover with Holystone is good. The holiest of Holystones saves our run. I mean, that's actually really impressive. Let's be honest. That's actually super impressive. I think that demonstrates a really cool thing I'd never really tried. So huge props to that. And if you look, we even got our medal. It looks bad, right? Look, I take 99 pyre damage. Sure, this run 100% loses if I have Heart of the Pact, because that is just a terrible pyre heart. But the rest of this super cleans up. Titans was a lot dicier than I think I anticipated. I definitely disrespected them, I think, more than I should have. I think I should have taken the horror. For the record, anyone keeping track, I think that would have been a correct pick. I shouldn't have skipped that. So, good to know, but yeah, interesting. Okay, I mean, really though, the Holystone did it all, in my opinion. This card was fantastic. Other stuff, I'm really impressed with Small Gift Box. I think we didn't need to do this, but it does give a really strong burst turn. We also kept seeing bad rolls. I didn't see a single remove consume in this run, and I looked at multiple shops. So, I don't know. There was a world where this could have been really cracked, and it ended up just being lukewarm at best, but still valuable. So I'm not mad about it. Scrap for Parts was good. A lot of good plays here. The tutors are really good in this clan. Makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of fun things you can do with this card. I actually really like it. Tome of the Lost Path. I mean, the high roll on Tome of the Lost Path with these tiny little... Where is this man? My little man. Where are you hiding? So hard to read. Death Metal Hymnist down in the bottom left. This guy's cracked, right? Very hard to line this up. We had an interesting set of draws. I think there's ways we could have made this work differently and it would have been okay. Had a bad draw on Titans, in my opinion. Actually, we had an interestingly medium draw on Seraph, right? Because we bottom decked Cleave, which is bad, but we top decked the Scrap for Parts and the Tome of Path together, which meant that I could get my multi-striking guy on the floor right away. Really good, by the way. That was really good play. So just that order of hitting was strong. And it wasn't even guaranteed, right? We still had a Shield Steward in this stupid run. So that was just a really good roll. We're happy to have that on Seraph. I think, fascinatingly, I think we would have lost playing middle on Seraph, which I was considering, but I went with top because I was, frankly, over-trusting the Holystone. I was like, this is going to heal me enough, right? It saved the run, but drawing it so late meant I wasn't getting as much value as I wanted. It would have been nice to have some other solution to savageries, amalgams, and just savagery in general. I mean, there's challenges all around, but we did heal enough to win. Let's be clear. We made it in the end, and that is what matters. So, a really good run, actually. Tougher than one would have hoped in the end, but really good. So, very cool. Very pleased with Plague Doctor, as usual. She rocks, right? Big fan. Avenger, cracked. I think This was the right play in hindsight. I think I made the right call. Interested to see if anyone else disagrees and thinks that the rage was the play. I think being a super tank was really wise, helped for a lot of combats, very effective. Yeah, I think the rage would have also been, let's be clear, very good, but it would have been a much different run. Probably still wins. I don't think it wins more confidently. I do think it still wins. Cool. See if we get any sweet lore. Outpost. Oh my gosh, was gathering at the Pyre. A staycation. Orichi is having a vacation with even less effort. Incredible. He has no idea what to do with his time. He's already bored. Incredible. Do you want to hang out with me, double-edged bearer? No, man, I'm leaving. Oh, going to the bar with hulking mass. And then meanwhile, Orichi's like, how do I have no friends? Oh, there's Hydra-armed horror. At least you're still around. Oh, wait, but he's actually playing with truffles. No one likes Orichi. Bummer. Oh, it's just you. I thought you were with the others running my lab and clinic. Would you like me to do anything? I could make you another drink or sing a song. Nah, that's not what I need. Let's do a new experiment. Going on vacation. Yep. And it was a wonderful 2 minutes, but my work never subsides. Yeah, I get it. This guy's a workaholic. I get it. It's fine. All right. Fair enough. Incredible news. All right, well, I'll let y'all go there. Fantastic. We get the W back on the no restart wins. We like to see it. So, yeah, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.